Hey everyone, I wanted to walk you through how to set up your paper for MLA formatting using Word. So if I am going to set up a paper, I would just come over here and hit New. And there's a couple ways you can do this. You can hit a blank document, and I will walk you through that in just a second. Or you can come right down here to the MLA style paper. And this paper is already configured exactly the way that we need to set them up for MLA. So if you're using your templates, go ahead and check out this MLA style paper. You just plug in your name, put in your title, and start writing your own information right here. And this is already set up in the correct format, so you don't have to do any of the work I'm getting ready to show you. But if you do not have this MLA style paper in your template, which you should, if you're having trouble finding it, you can easily set it up through a blank document. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to change my font to Times New Roman, and 12 point is correct. And the next thing I want to do is to set this up as double space. I'm going to come over here. You see I have the line spacing with the blue arrow facing up and down. If I hit 2.0, that is going to automatically set this up to be double spaced throughout, so I can make changes without having to reset my lines. So with an MLA paper, you want to start off with your heading, and this will be your name. Your professor's name will go right here. For me, it'll be Professor Chandler. And then you are going to have your class that this paper is for. And then you're going to have your date. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with some kind of great title. We definitely don't want to stick with just a boring essay assignment number 1 or protest essay. What we want to do is pull out a great line or phrase or a quote or some kind of attention grabber that's going to pull someone into our paper. So let's say I'm writing a paper on Cranberries' zombie song. Let's see. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to double click and get into my header. And this is where I'm going to have my last name. So you have that here. Another thing you can do here is come into Insert, and I want to add page numbers. So we're going to insert our page number. I don't want it at the bottom. This is an MLA, so we're going to want it at the top, and the right is perfect. I'm coming here and back this up just a little bit, so that way it's lining up okay. So this is pretty much all you need to do. Now, when you begin writing your actual paper and your text, you don't have to skip any extra lines. You're just going to go ahead and indent that first paragraph and begin introducing your first paragraph, right? Now continue writing. And then when you get to that second paragraph, remember to go ahead and indent again. I hope this helps. These are the only things that we need to do right now for this very first paper, setting it up in MLA format. Remember, anytime you're pulling out a quote or a lyric from your song, you're going to want to make sure that your lyrics or the title of your song are in quotation marks. Another thing you want to make sure you're doing in your first paragraph is introducing your artist and your song. This helps to go ahead and get some of this MLA citations down for what we're going to be doing with this first paper. Once we start working into our other papers and start diving into a little bit more outside research and textual evidence, we're going to go over some things like parenthetical citations. But for right now, this is how you set up your paper in MLA format using Word. Have a great day, everyone.